أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله تعالى عليه وسلم mbadi ngo be kondona. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Whosoever is watching and everyone else that is watching, I wish to once again thank you very much, Gambians and non-Gambians alike, that have the interests of our country at heart. You know, as a human being and as a person, there are things that are very natural. There are things that are very obvious and consistent in humanity. And, you know, the more we know about those, the better for us as human beings. So yesterday, I made a video, and in fact, I'm going to speak in my own language because the issue is about my own people. Na video ke kunu, mi alonko na video Panderimbai Freedom Radio aning Umar Ba. Mbe jinkandiro kekan walela kumol mi alonko ya fo mandin ko liye kuma jawbal adun kumal lel mo minni alonko idiminta bak yo ngamol moy mbarim bamba mas nge moy anin koto ma mi alonko atelo mu pamodu bojanti. They responded to him bari ntemam video ni read ma la moy ma audio ni ma la moy so mfana na time ta because mo jamal lel diamutala so ngala moy roke kunum faun anatan kam fandi bak nkam fata video la bitunata na puruka diamoke yo bari na diamo kabirim pareta wala. Of course I was angry because I felt very insulted by Umar Ba, bari ngamin korosi wolom nyindi ko mune atinna mobe kantol nek mandin kol mune atinna dindin ke ba mo nding abe kantol mandin kol nek fo problemo be mollel ba bala bang fo problemo be tollel bala yo ntanga amiran tol fanal fangole problemol sotol bari yes nkam fata adonga dia mo dolfo kabiri ndefango na video mfango la video kabiri nga jibe nga realize ko kumodol ngol fol kuliata ndebota talbe kundal to adun alhamdulillah nga ala tentu mfama mi alonko ayam kulu adayam kulur nya nyimmal. I'm sure a lot of you albeol jalal kam fal kake mantim adu wate ninga dia moke. Whenever I speak at the end of my talks, there is one thing I always do. That is to apologize for the imperfections that, were made, prior. I apologize for some of the words that I may say that are offensive because diamo mandia. I have never written any script when speaking. I've never jotted down anything. I know about things and then I discuss about I make mistakes. So lafta minna moli e fahamuro ke nyamen mi alonko wole mu ngakumo min fangola moli mfango e mandin kolu doli ajako is very offensive. But it's unquestionable that I love myself and I love my people. And those that have been following me, minuben no makam, wali olon. Yo ngakumol fo, usenu ngafo, the context in which ngafo, sa dauda, fenke, bibi dabo, it's a very, very different context from the understanding of a lot of other people. But in not a sincerely young. For I am a human being, and I am proudest to say that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created me imperfectly. And I am proudest to say that Allah has given me a heart that is very okay with apologizing. Nteka apologies ke akan kontane bak. Because niye tonyero ke ala la kumada ko. Inni haramtu dhulma ala nafsi. Waja'altuhu bainakum muharraman fala tadhalamu. Ala ko nga tonyero haram ya fango kandal kanan tonye. Adal damal tema nga haram ya jelal kana nyo tonye. Ninte ngalong ko nga mo tonye la hanim malong. Wala na nindiamu da wate nkafo. Al sorry amanka tolti. It's not you people. Niye mo tonye. Mansatalla ko ateni wo mote maemin tonye. Fembuka taraje. Yemin fam ala amariye mindani ala bul ala kawlek. Wala ati nande sila da tonye rola back. That's why I'm very, very scared of offending. But nga mimfo fana mandinga kuna. Ninga mol tonye. Of course mfanga kumo dol fodi nga lonkol mambete anga realize. Kamfale mbula fola. Mbala apologize la ale aninkila. From the bottom of my heart. Mbala apologize la ale aninkila. From the bottom of my heart. And I am very, very proud to say, I am sorry. My great people. Ado handing ayatumako. Nga jola le tonye wala sererol wala surwal wala papelol. Wallahi nga albe apologize. Ale aninkilai. Nte ngamfam majibak. Ado nka katafang. Iko Umar binul Khattab ni atentu bake ya jayi. Iko wato do esaja eta fenginola. Khalifo ala la khalifo. Ase dunota aya la fango kumoto. Ase fengota ka dunu katama. Ka fango remind ko. Nte Umar binul Khattab. Moli yenna waro fo nyawnya. Nte mu ala la jondi neti way. Hani annabiyo moya masodono. Hani kilari ya mo masodono. Adumu moleti ming. Mansata lala nemo damale sendundi aljano kono. Amankende Umar binul Khattab la kekende yati. Wati nimmo konde thank you. Wallahi fawarabbi. Nkalta ala la mienda. Ninga salo ken sita. Ngafo ala eko. Ye tenturo min kenna teng. Ndela hakil diama sinna de. Ntela monyi maya ma sinna de. Aduna barako ma sinna. Wati nkanyine fo ala subhanahu wa ta'ala. So wamu fendi mi alonko akuma ya tabaki. So mbe mol apologize la mini alonko nge tonye ale aninkila. And I'm very proud to say I am sorry. Mandinka kunda. Momo e mandinka ya kanu. Nirin jita mankanya man jita danje. Adungana alfal kanu fana. Baringa adama dindol kanu wale nyama. Mbama musuruwaldi. Ndebama olofula sumayay. Amna nyo hamna nyune man bugma olofi. I reference olofs because I belong to them too. Sumayay olofla. Sumayay olofla de. Olofu njaila. Njay kulu njaila. So man duma muna hate wolofsi. Sumayay olofla. Nakala muna hate wolofs. You know, sometimes people don't know people. My mom is Wolof. Mbama, Suruala, Njai. Njayen la, Sumayay, Njaila. Olofla. So I cannot hate Wolofs. For those of you that do not know, I reference them deliberately because they are my nijais. They are my uncles. I will reference them. But I'll tend to apologize. Bari, lafta nga faham ko. Molu kanne ngol min kentol la. Nyanta la ngata ngam fangol fanal jibe. Mune atina mol kanne. Mune atina mol kanne. Wati o wati. Dinding keba musukafuke. Mondi moba. They are very comfortable first insulting Mandinkas or painting Mandinkas. Why does this happen? Is it their fault always? Let's go sit down and ask ourselves about that. And between and amongst ourselves as human beings. But then, walam ku follow to me along ko lafta fola. Of course, like I said, I'm a very hard-spoken person. I am very, I can be aggressive. That's natural. I'm very, I have a very strong personality. And when I speak, I speak with a lot of aggression sometimes, and I get angry sometimes. And yesterday was exceptional. I was very angry with Umar Ba when I listened to what he said, and of course, Panderimbai. But that's it. Albetu almunda mo nyimmal letin na mo kendolu. Mbota tollea fabu sana yellonne. Anilla min tunkara. Usenu dabo min fangal kafo. Usenu knows me. Sadawda Karabas people will tell you. Bibi Dabo, Bakar Bunja Dabo personally, he's a personal friend. Adunkadiamu what? You ask him about me. So Alhamdulillah, minu kamfata. Diamo nga minke. Nga fendol fo mini alon koy mambetea. Mbal apologize la ale anin kila. Eko kila ko. Adama diwo adama ding. Abeka mistake okere. Bari mistake lalu fismante. Wallel mutawabunolti. Wallel mutawabunolti. Wallel mumolti mini alonko ikafo I'm sorry. What I'm sorry. Mol mini alonko yam kumandi jamale yam kumandi mo kende jamal mini alonko yam kumandi ye kumol fonye ikonya ko ila video asembo watala alhamdulillah. You know, sometimes you say things in context and it's understood in a very, very different way. But it can't fall usab. Sometimes, that is why intellectualism is very important. When people say things, the context in which it is said, and at the time, the mental situation of that individual, at the time he said those things, are also very important. What I said about Adama, you know, it's not about tribalism. To say Adama, Fulakawala Kafaya, you know, my point there is, adu nyimu alfal le kanyimfo, na mandinka alfal le kanyimfo, mandin kolu bukela mo kendolu ta ye mutaku. O man kendela kumati de, womu alfal la kumolti. Womu alfal la kumolti. Yo, wale atina, I reference them. I reference them because they are our great people. Adama Barrow, Usenu Dabo, Bibi Dabo, Sadauda Jawara. Of course, he dodo mamandin kol futu. But in mafu fanang, ye minu futu is not okay. But in kamita and the wolam yindiko, how other tribes embrace greatness in people and how we lack in those aspects. But in mafu fanang yin kamalako, we can improve, especially the younger generation. We can learn a lot and also improve on a lot of things. But not in the context that was understood by a lot of people. Wotombal tentulambal jaila faham rokang. Apologies nsedan no walto. Mbe apologize la. For those that are asking us to stop talking about tribes, Gambia is composed of tribes. And there is a tribal problem. If you brush it under the carpet, it will escalate. It will escalate. And it's going to be a trouble. Nimmo fulani be siring. Nimmo fula be siring. Sonko bulate tema. Iko. Nila Sonko is sensitive. Let us not talk about their quarrels. It's sensitive. You are not helping the problem. You have to talk about the problem and solve it. But to say the topic is sensitive and let's not talk about it, it's not going to help the problem. That is why I speak about the problem of tribalism in our country. Yaya brought it in. And it's good for us to talk about it for people to understand that we are the same. We are diverse people. And the diversity needs to be respected. Religion is the same. But all of us Gambians here talk about how Trump is a racist, how Trump is a religious bigot, how Trump hates Muslims and black people. It's on racial and religious differences. These are the two most sensitive things. But we talk about them. Trump is racist. We have to talk about this. If there are people in the Gambia that did the same thing, you don't want us to talk about it. And we are the same human beings. We can talk about Trump's racism, Trump's, racial bigotry, Trump's religious bigotry against Muslims. which is the most sensitive thing apart from race. We have issues in the Gambia. We have to talk about them and fix them. That is what makes it very important. The other aspect is, I am Ahmad Jite, a very young man growing up. And I've made a lot of videos. Thank you so much, the great Ibrahim Chongan. I've made a lot of videos. And a lot of times, I mean, I don't think I do that much bad. So, you know, if you think Ahmad Jite that you're watching on Facebook or listening to on the radio is infallible, stop watching Ahmad. I'm young, educationally, I'm at level 2. If it is level 10 or 100, I'm at level 2. Experience-wise, I'm at level 1. I'm not old. I've never held positions of sensitivity. I've not mingled with people at that high level. I'm a young man growing up. So I will, just like your child that is beginning to walk, abe tamalale ay boy, ay taki, ay boy, ay wuli, ay tama, ay boy, adali, barama. That's the same thing about me. If you think I will be perfect, you're watching a wrong person. I will make a lot of mistakes. Sometimes I will blunder, the whole world will like almost come down. But that is humanity. That is beauty of humanity. What the best thing that happened to me is I received tons of messages from greatest people that I've never told, listen to me. And they called me, they commended me for the great job, but also corrected me on this one. Wallahi, I am proud of you Gambians. Mbal Kontona Mbal Jaila. Once again, to my Mandinka brothers and sisters, fathers and uncles, I meant well. I might have said it in a wrong way, but I meant well from my heart. With all the due respect, I apologize most sincerely. Adumba fulale ko alhakedu ale anin kila. Ngal kanule ngal jay mbal tentula. Ali sabarinye alanin kilae. Ningal tonye nga kuma fomi alon kamandia. Ali sabar. Almuna alfal leti. Almun fangol leti. Almun natolun den de sotola. Bayrin tem mandin kolti. Ni mandin kayaten de sotola. Bayrin mandin kolen de wulu. Oto ali sabar ale anin kila. Alama ale mbeke sabar lalti. Ado alama ale mbeke kumo moylati. Modol bijena wol buka ku kenne je mola koto. Bari wol fanal kummata adama di wala lifetime. Kila sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Walid bun Mughira nyol sotoda kila ele sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Abu Jahal nyol sotoda le. Abu Lahab nyol sotoda. Ale misalo ke Qur'an o konul. Musa nyol ye Firaun nyol sotole. Musa nyole Haman nyol sotole. O junudahuma. Nyili bemu critic soleti mini alam kuwal malla fila ku kendo jala. Barinte mandin kolti adumu Gambian olti. And I'm proud. Ntebu kana diamu kense na jam. Purunga fatam fanso dundi moltema. Na palaso siabata wele. Danga doku kende balel bula kana diamu la jam. I left very good jobs to be talking. My purpose, my objectives are to bring people together and of course to bring that niceness in society. Kila Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Ako. Adamadi wo adamadi. Jimina o jimina. Abeka mistake okele. Mistake lal fismante walam. Minka fo mole I'm sorry. Woto Gambian call I'm sorry. Sakonda mandin kolu. Mbal tentula mbal jail. Wokola. I had wanted to say something important since yesterday, but I was angry and I stopped it. And that is an appeal, direct appeal again to the Gambia government, my amazing government under His Excellency Adama Barrow. we have a group of people that are in a very, very funny situation. December 30th, 2014, we had a group of Gambians. I will call them gallant Gambians, even though Gambia's constitution may not see them that way. On the 30th of December 2014, we had some Gambians that attacked Yaya Jammeh's illegal government, and their objective was to bring down the government and restore sanity and democracy and human rights and rule of law. It turned out to be a disaster from our end. Some of them were killed in the names of Lamin Sane, Njaka Jany, Alaji Jajanyas. And some of them escaped, some were captured. There were some that came to the United States, as you're aware. Honorable Chernonjai, Papa Fall, Bankamane, Alaji Baro, they were charged and convicted. And in the US, in the West, especially the United States, I'm sure those things are recorded as criminal records. And they got this not because of their personal interest. They got convicted, the likes of Bankamane, the likes of Alaji Cheronjai, Papa Fall. These were people that succeeded. They worked very hard in the United States, and they succeeded greatly in their various fields. But one thing, today, some are in jail, some are out on probation, but their records are not very good in the United States anymore. Especially Banka and Papa Fall that are outside right now. The rest are still in jail, I suppose. If I am wrong, rectify me. Lafta Daniro Kela Baro Gofamenda. Puriya Mako Yela record soldada. Banka Mane is here in the US. He just left the prisons. There are a lot of places. Foreign service. Dulalte Bana. Mbukafo. Because amanke konkal directly. Nindi amuta jang government. I'm appealing to you. I am not imposing on you as some people will think. Left down the roller killer. If you can give them positions, that will be very good. Whether under Gambia government, director position or others, I'll be most grateful to you, Your Excellency. There is also a lot of, there are a lot of embassies for Gambia as a country. You have a Gambian embassy in the US, Gambian embassy, Gambia United Nations, Gambian United Nations, African Union, ECOWAS, UK, European Union, China, and other African countries, Ethiopia, Spain, Belgium. So Bankamane is here. Anim Papa Fall bijang. Ye doku ke Gambia le inatana nyum unfortunate situation also. Woto manzakunda na aliye mako ila kuoto. Abe bete ala bake. Ha nimimbe akumata jalibako. Membe lungo lulay nyante taraye. Bari nyino manke mbuloti. Jaliba alofot. Membe lungo lulay nyante taraye. Bari nyino wantem buloti. Jaliba kuyate leafu. Adu hane Allah Ta'ala subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ako momo manyina atela atenyina lela. Ha. Woto Bankamane nyolu. E manyina Gambia la de. Alaji Baro. Papa Fall. E manyina Gambia la. Adi tata je purka Yaya Jammeh la mansa kunda kurungale bondi. Woto nabe o nyama bi kuna ata kela teng. Lafta al danila ale anin kila. Puru aliye makoi help us. Give them positions. Let them build their life back into society again. Let them build their CVs. Because if you give them positions at government level, alhamdulillah, that will be amazing. And they did it out of love for that country and her people. Out of love for the people of the Gambia. Out of love for democracy. Out of love for human rights. Out of love for, reviving Gambian people's human rights. Woto wale mu kudoti lafta daniro kela minna. Mbafala banka nyole ala baraka. Welcome back. It's not an easy journey from now on. And I'll continue to advocate. Adum kana nyine la fana. Ntolmi alonko nga kodol soto. Fengol bembulu. Let us not forget them. Puru nsenyo makoy. Kanyo nga try. Nkana nyina nyola sako watol kono watol mi alon ko wallel mu bata watoti ebe batari ne signed but they are criminal they have records now in the United States and to me that's my opinion. It does not reflect the position of anyone but me and me alone. Again, Gambians, it's my opinion and my personal opinion. Mbal tentula mbal jaila. Alama alenso kairola Gambia. Alma alen tanga shetanola anin setan molu. Alama continue kadua. But once again, my brothers and sisters and fathers and uncles and mothers in the Mandinka society, ngal apologize, ngal hakedanal haketu, maldi maldi. Nyemolu minu be dakono ininnego kakuyale baromati ne manyo kanude woto. I'm not expected to only make good comments because I'm not perfect. I'm human. I'm not a prophet. No wahi comes down to me. I'll make blunders sometimes. I will hit until the heaven wants to come down. But that is what makes me a human being. Mistakes, big mistakes, small mistakes, blunders. That is what makes me a human. Alama Alenso Cairo Langal apologize again na mandin kabadi ngolum kotol nindolu, but I meant well. I want us to unite. I want us to get to better places. But we will continue to discuss about more important things as they, as they unfold. Dukare. Let's get together and help Barrow government. This is an all-inclusive government. This is an all-inclusive government. Adumbe le dental. Alga nyo makoy. Alga nyo makoy. Mbenga doko ke Gambia mansoe. Memu baroti. Anen banko fana mbe doko kai. That way, we will get to the level that we want to. Inshallah. Inshallah and inshallah. Mbal tentula mbal jaila. Words cannot express how sorry I am to all of you, my great parents out there. Great Bibi Dabo, great Mamadou Sane, Amadou Sane, Usainu Dabo, Sadauda Karabajara, my great brother. Sadauda is my nice brother, a great grand, father and father of the nation, and to His Excellency Adama Barrow. I'm sure those of you that do not know and you saw me say something about Adama may think disrespectful. Go back to the archives on my Facebook and you will see how much I stood to see Adama where he is. May Allah, bless us all. Abaraka, Mr. Jawara. Alama Alenso Kairola. Of course, I apologize to all of you. I'm sorry, my great people, my niggas. I'm sorry. And to any other tribe or people that I offend. And I'll always do this. At the end of every video that I make, I know I'm not perfect. And I hate offending because Nemo Tonye, Adele Sembo Kawareti Alaya. I don't I'm very jealous that when it comes to God, I am very jealous. I want to be the best on the side of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's what I fight to achieve. I don't want to have problems around that end. Otombala apologize la. Tolbe. And that video, mbajindila inshallah. Nabe momo fanabulu. Dukare. Ni offensive lem. Kana futande alpha dolma. Kana futande namaninka alpha dolma meni alonko mo kendo lelmo. I delete. Because yenye muele sign. It's your responsibility to also spread this video and audio. Bal kontona, bal jaila, adumba fulaleko al haketu. I'm just a human being, not very highly educated, not highly experienced. I'm going to my 31st year in April. I'll be 31 years in April. So I have a lot to learn. And sometimes along the way, you hit the rocks and also fall in the pits. And those that, criticize me outside, again, that's amazing. I love that. Mo kendol nak, wal futata male. William kumandile ya itandina, ha, ntol mam kontani ginda. Ngwe no problem. Bari ngal kondo ngal tendu ngal jayi. Alamale so kairola. Alamale tanga setanola. Chongan, it's the video. I made a video yesterday about Mandinkas and how they themselves are not united. And of course, I was harsh. I know when I would rewatch that video, I knew I was harsh. But that's humanity, mistakes. Bitumbal chendula mbal jaila, alimbara, mbadi mandi kolo ani, momoro nini atumako yebe follow kam. Wassalamu alaikum. ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته على بركة.